Hi there guys, welcome back to RonsTechHub, and in this one I'm going to be looking at this Sharp Android TV. This is a 40-inch 4K Ultra HD TV, and some of the stuff we see here, let's quickly run through those. So this is a Hitachi 4TB hard drive. I'm going to connect to the TV just to see how well it plays back video from external sources. I have a K400 wireless keyboard with a mouse pad attached, so I'm going to plug this into the USB port as well. Because when I install those Android apps to watch TV, I like to be able to search quickly. Um, Obviously, I've got my screwdriver kit here so I can screw the base on. I've got this random console from Lidl called Lexibook TV game console. It has some retro games in there, 32-bit games, so let's see how well that works. I have my smartphone. This is a Motorola G8 Plus because it says it has Chromecast built in, so I want to actually test that feature. So with a TV like this, with most Android TVs, that means you don't have to have a Chromecast to be able to cast from your phone or from your tablet or even from your laptop to the TV. And what's next? Oh, finally, I have the PS5 I've had since launch, which I haven't opened. So today might just be the day. Let's get started. Oh, and before I forget, I have got my plantain chips and my Vimto just to keep myself refreshed and energized. Let's go. Okay, so let's have a quick run through of what's on the box, on all the sides, and what the TV should have. So as I've said before, this is a Sharp Android TV, 4K Ultra HD. It's 40 inches. It apparently over 5,000 apps, but as we know, the Google Play Store has many more apps, but I guess it's what's compatible with the TV. This is the Aquos or the Aquos brand, however you want to say that. It has Google Assistant, which tells me that either you can do this from your phone directly or the remote might have like a microphone like the Amazon Fire Stick does. We have Chromecast built in, so that's going to be good for casting movies and TV shows from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop. We've got Bluetooth, which means I should be able to technically connect Bluetooth mice, keyboards, maybe even my phone to use this as maybe an external speaker. Let's see, I'll try that feature anyway. We have Harman Kardon, so this is the company that makes the speakers. This is what the TV looks like. We have the stand on either ends. I actually don't like stands like this for myself personally. Reason being, my table or my area where I put my TV is quite small. So I like to have a stand in the middle, but that's neither here nor there. On this side, we've got the resolution 3840 by 2160, active motion 600. Something I do want to say about active motion and all this motion rate stuff is when I did some research on it, every company does their thing slightly differently. Meaning, active motion 600 here means nothing for another company. So Sharp says active motion 600, so it means something for Sharp TVs. When you go to Samsung TVs, it's a completely different number. What you guys should focus on here in the UK, for example, most TVs come at 50 to 60 hertz. Now, the panels, as in the screens, the specification given is normally 50 hertz. However, that's downgraded because of the PAL and NTFS system used. So I believe here is PAL and America's NTFS. However it works, one is 50 hertz, one is 60. However, the panels themselves are built to run at 60. Meaning, if you do have a games console or a PC or something that says it can do 60, the panel should be able to do 60 and it should switch between those automatically, right? Just a quick lesson there. HDR, high dynamic range, means that we'll have more vibrant colors, right? The color space has been extended, so blacks will seem a lot darker, reds, for example, will seem a lot brighter. It says here we have a mic, so I was right. I guess the microphone is built into the remote control. We have an SD card reader. This is quite handy actually. So for people who have professional grade cameras, who take videos and pictures a lot, they can actually pop the memory cards in here and they're good to go. We have DVB, so that's digital video broadcasting. 3 HDMI ports. Just for the people out there who are thinking this could be an Xbox One X or a PS5 gaming TV, it will work, but I can almost assure you that this is not going to be HDMI 2.1, which is a standard needed for the full, to extend or to use the full capabilities of the new consoles, right? Let's switch around. So on this side, same stuff, I guess, all the same stuff we expected. So we have Prime, all these apps here, we can just get from the Google Play Store. So it says Google Play Movies and TVs, Prime Video, Netflix, YouTube, Google Assistant, all the stuff we can get from the Google Play Store. Oh, a thing to maybe note for some people, when I'm buying electronics, I like to have mine at least an A energy rating, and this is an A energy rating. Let's start the unboxing process. I'm gonna cut the top, take the TV out, put it on the table, and put the stand on. Let's get started. All right, so let me grab something from here to cut the tape. My screwdriver set, I actually got this from Lidl as well. It's not my favorite shop, to be honest. This has everything I need for a very good price. I'm gonna use a flathead because I don't have a knife with me. I'm just gonna tear the tape at the top. There we go. There we go. Try my best to take everything out so that you guys can see as clearly as possible what's happening. All right, push this back a bit. Okay, so here we have the remote. Hopefully you guys can see it. Oh, it's a nice little remote actually. Oh, very nice. And it does actually come with the instruction manual and 2 batteries. Let's just put those in straight away because we know we're going to use it. Let's not waste any time. So yeah, we do have a Google Assistant button here. We have all the, I guess the most used apps would be YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video. I guess that makes sense. There's this one called Play. I'm not sure what that is actually. That might be a Google Play game section or something, but I'm not sure. All right, so let's pop this open. This uses, by the way, 2 AAA batteries, all right? So those are the smaller ones, not the AA. AA are the slightly larger ones. What I normally do when I have an item like this, I actually just buy a bunch of rechargeable batteries and I have the recharger as well, rather than having to buy batteries for everything in the house. Because we've got like 5 TVs in this house. We have loads of electronics that need a double or AAA battery. So there we go. Oh, okay. So when you press it, you do have a red LED light here that comes on. Hopefully you guys can see that. One fun fact, most smartphone cameras can actually pick up on infrared light. So when I press this, you guys might be able to see it's normally blue or purple emitting from here. So you should see some blue or purple light. Oh, hopefully that shows up for you guys. All right, next step, let's put this away. I'm definitely not going to read the instructions, I'm going to be honest, because this should be straightforward to set up if it's an Android TV. Putting this away. All right, next. Oh, this is one of the feet. This is metal. Wow, it's quite nice actually. Okay, I might have to change my mind on not liking these kind of feet. So this is metal. Gonna put this away. We have the other one here. So I'm guessing I have the TV the right way around, and that stand goes on that side. This stand goes on this side because that's how they came out the box. Oh, this is what the stands. This is what they look like. Very nice look. Oh yeah, it does say left and right on there actually, like the headphones normally would. This says L and this says R, so left and right. When the TV is facing me, I'm assuming left and right. Okay, so here we have the actual slot that this is supposed to go into. So you're supposed to turn this, and obviously the 2 screw holes are supposed to line up with these 2 holes here, and then we just screw in. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give you guys a far out view of this because I don't have anyone to hold the camera or hold the phone, so sorry guys. Okay, well, I've realized one thing so far about this TV, and someone over at Sharp, one of the engineers at Sharp, should be kicking themselves right now. Looking at the TV, right? They've labeled the stands, that one as left and that one as right. Should obviously be the other way. That should be left and that should be right. But that's neither here nor there. Just thought I would mention that. All right, so this is the boot up sequence or the boot up animation. Let's see how it looks. All right, here we go. Has that nice clicking sound, that doom doom sound, whatever sound that is. Kind of like it. Very futuristic. English. Should I do that? You know what, for the purpose of this, I might as well. All right, let's see how this is done. So it gives me an option to set up the TV using my Android phone. So I'm going to try and do that now. We'll continue. Okay, Android phone pre-install app. Google. Tap or say, okay, Google. Okay, Google. Set up my device. So when you do that, let me actually record my screen to show you guys. Okay, so here I am setting up both the TV and from the smartphone, sorry. And all I've had to say was, okay, Google, set up my device. When I do that, I click next, searching for devices. You see, searching. Okay, so I've got my code here. I'm going to click next. That's the code I have as well. Connected. And that's it. I should be done. Continue on your new device. On your other device, sorry. Right, so what's happening now is that I'm copying my Google account details and my Wi-Fi passwords to the TV directly from here. I have to verify using my PIN or my fingerprint. So I'm doing that now. Okay, I'm going to obviously hide these details when I'm exporting the video. All right, so here we go. Let's continue. I'm going to do accept. Let's just pretend I read everything there. Location, maybe not location, don't need that. Help to improve Android, sure, why not? I'm a big lover of Android. Continue. A few things, okay. Get personal results, no thanks, I don't need personalized adverts. Get most of the Google Assistant, sure. Okay. Get apps from the Play Store, talk to the Google Assistant. We know all this stuff. Cost to your TV. So this is a feature I actually really do want to test, because if the Google Chromecast system comes built into TVs, then boy, that's for me a really big benefit. Okay, so I finished setting up the TV now. Let's just go to continue. All right, so this is the new Android TV. Well, actually, no, this is the general interface for the Android TV. Let's actually go and download. Oh, not very snappy unless it's just trying to catch up. Oh, it's the remote. I was pointing it badly. All right, so quite snappy. Let's go ahead and download this update. So it says straight away we have a new software version available. Let's go to details. So I wasn't able to click on details here, but if I go, let's see if I go up to notifications, if that works. Yeah, let's see. Yep, select there. Okay, here we go. He's checking for the update. It's 860 megabytes. So let's start downloading that. Okay, so that's downloaded and it's been verified as well. So now I guess I need to just do restart for it to install the update like it does on Android phones. So here we go. In the meantime, what I'll do is I will open my keyboard. I want to test on the TV as well, because I do want to install some apps. I want to actually try out using the browser as well. Okay, so this is what my Logitech K400 looks like. There we go. All right, mouse touchpad area over here, normal keyboard here. Yeah, it uses AAA area. It uses AA batteries actually. AA batteries, and it does have in the box this tiny USB adapter which will plug into the TV or into any laptop or device that has a USB port, I guess. So let me plug that in now while this is restarting and updating. So that's been plugged in. Here we go. Should be all ready to go. Let's close this. All right, let's look at this thing then. So this is a console I got from Lidl. It apparently has 200 games on there. These are all going to be 32-bit, 16-bit, and 8-bit games. It connects via HDMI port. We get 2 controllers, and I do believe it says it was motion sensed. So you can actually just, so like the Wii U, probably you can stand here and use your motion sense controllers to play, right? Let's just unbox this in the meantime. Since that update is installing, let's go ahead and unbox this, see what it looks like. This console is by far, this console will not be giving you access to the full range of capabilities of this TV, but just as a cool addition, I bought this for my mother and my sister, so I just wanted to see how well it works, and this is a good opportunity, I guess. Oh, here we go. All right. So this is what inside the box looks like. So we have the console in the middle here. We have 2 controllers here. Controller 1, controller 2. We have, oh, this is a USB-C powered device. Wow, which is amazing. Okay. And we have our device here. Now, it did say it had HDMI, so yeah, it does have HDMI, so I don't actually have to use these. I would much rather plug this in via HDMI. It's a very light device. I'm going to make the assumption that this is an Android device and that they've managed to put some emulators on here and sell it that way. Very light. So on the back of this, we have an HDMI port. We have a switch, a physical switch that switches between AV, that's what these cables are, audio video cables, and HDMI. We have AV out, so that's just a 3.5mm headphone jack, and we have a USB-C port, which is 5 volts and 1 amp. So relatively low powered actually. This is quite nice. I'm going to plug this in and see how it works. Alright, so first things first, let's try playing something off YouTube, right? That's probably the thing that most people are going to use a TV like this for. I don't have my Netflix details on here as of yet. So let's quickly jump to YouTube and try and play something. Actually, maybe I should try and search for a channel using the keypad. See if that works. Oh, I need to turn it on. So the switch is here at the top. On. Yeah, works straight away. I'm gonna hide my details here so you guys don't see that. Okay, so 10 games that sucked in 2020. Let me play my own video so that I can't be done for copyright. So let's do RonsTechHub. It's already there. And let's do, so the keyboard works fine. The touchpad works fine because I can scroll across as well. Let's play one of these videos. Let's do that one. Just press enter on the keyboard and it opens the app.
Welcome back to RonsTechHub, and in this video, I'm going to be looking at the Silvercrest Activity Tracker SAS87. So this is a box that the activity tracker comes in.
Yep, seems to be working fine to me. I'm going to press the escape key on my keyboard. That keeps taking me back. I don't want to try any of the ITV or the MyFi or any of the UK broadcasting stuff just so I don't get any copyright strikes. But let's actually go to the Play Store and see what we can find there. I don't know how to get to the Play Store, but I'll figure it out. Oh, here we go. It's on apps. So I go over to here, I guess. Click on apps. And I can do get more apps. All right, let's try downloading a random app. Let's say a file manager, because I do have my hard drive I want to plug in. So let me grab a file manager. So let's click search here. And the file manager I really like using. Oh, that's not working. What's going on? Oh, okay. There we go. The file manager I like to use is called Astro. So as you can see, the keyboard types it perfectly fine. No issues there. So this is essentially an Android phone in the form of a TV. So the user interface is obviously going to be suited best for TVs, but it's the same thing. You have your Play Store. You can download apps that are compatible. You can download apps that are compatible with the TV. Okay, so that's now finished installing. So I think now would be a good time to probably plug the hard drive in and see what works. So let me just grab my hard drive cable. So I've got my USB 3 cable here. I've got my barrel connector here. Let's go ahead and do this. Ah, so it does work. So straight away, I plugged it in, it popped up, and I can use File Commander to open this app. I'm just going to choose OK. Well, I didn't get to choose anything. I'm just going to click Open and see what actually comes up. Okay, so let's do continue here. Okay, it's loading network, local network. I don't want to load anything from the network. Let's choose allow, give it permissions as Android normally does. Go back. So here's my Hitachi hard drive. Let's see if I can actually gain access to it. Okay, that's fine. I don't know how to go back. That's annoying. Normally escape takes you back, but for some reason it's not doing that here. Okay, there's a back button here, which is normally backspace, but that's not working. So let's try it back on the key, on the actual remote. Images work fine. Let me just quickly try a video. Let's go back into here. Let's see this one. Let's see if it works properly. This is a recording from my phone, and I wanted to show you guys how the app actually looks and how it works. Okay, that seems to be working fine. Okay, so here I am on my phone. I am on the YouTube app. This is a thing I normally cast from. I'm going to tap the Google Cast Share icon thing at the top. Comes up with everything in the house that can be casted to that's on currently. And as we know, this is the Aquos TV, the Sharp Aquos TV. So I'm going to tap on that. And it should hopefully jump straight to YouTube on the TV here. Perfect. All right, fine, perfect, perfect. So now I can go ahead and cast anything. So let's just cast this video here. This is an upcoming video I have as well. Tap play. Yeah, so that works fine. That works flawlessly. No issues there. All right, so all right, that's cool. So that's working. I can tap. I can add this to the queue. So I don't need any pops up here as well. I don't need to then have a Chromecast. I can just beam everything to the TV directly. I was going to do the PS5, but I think I'll hold off on the PS5 for a bit. It is here, but I don't think it's the right time to do that. Okay, so my thoughts so far, I can install any of the Android apps I normally use onto the TV directly, which, as I've said before, eliminates me having a Chromecast. It eliminates me having to buy a Fire Stick or anything like that. So it's a good price. It is a 4K TV, does have HDR. It has all of these features that you can actually use to your benefit. So it has the 3 HDMI ports. This is not going to be the best thing for the new consoles, but if you have an older console like myself, I've got the Sony PS5 here, and I've got the Xbox Series X also. Xbox One X, which means that everything will still work. HDMI ports are backward compatible and forward compatible as well. Once it's the same connection, you should be fine. The TV seems snappy enough. All the apps I've tried worked flawlessly. I've even managed to install a browser on here and it worked fine. Okay, so just to let you guys know, the remote for the console, the Leximar console thing, will need a battery if you do decide to grab one. I think it's a good little thing to have during Christmas. So let's try classic games. This one here. I think it should be this. Oh, A. It does it in a weird way. So we have A, B, X, and Y like the Xbox controller. But B is where A normally is on the Xbox controller. As in A or select should be this main one here, but this actually takes you back. So this is select. Let's just do a classic game. Oh wow, so in this classic game section we have 134 games. Okay, I'm just gonna try a random one. I want to play a game. I have no idea what is going on here. Doesn't seem like I'm in control of anything, to be honest. Oh, I'm in control of this tiny red guy here. I don't know what his purpose is, but let's find out. Okay, so I can kill these other things. Okay, so pressing A does this. Very silly game, but it's okay.